Hello everyone, today we are going to implement this battle simulation where the characters from different teams are spawned continuously while maintaining a maximum character count per each team as we have defined. So they will be automatically spawned and they will start fighting with each other and die, then again they will be spawned. So that's what I'm going to work on today, this battle simulation system. Let me simulate it from the beginning. Okay, see now these yellow characters are spawned here, and when they are spawned here they join the battle when they hear the shooting sound like this, and red characters are spawned over here, over here. When they also see it, they will start and get in the fight. Right, so let's see how to implement this today. So we have already implemented this battle system simulation, but it's just 3 characters at the moment, and I have increased the health of those characters to a large value, so that's why they don't die, so I can simulate the fighting. But now what I want to do is making the health value to the normal value, which is 100, and then I want to simulate something like a battlefield that characters from both factions, both teams are spawned in the runtime and simulate a battle basically. So that's what I want to do here. Not sure what is the use case, but maybe when player have to participate in a battle with other characters, something like this would be useful. So I just want to see how it goes. Right, so how should we do that? First thing is I want to create a spawner class that can spawn these NPC characters. Shall I create a new folder, spawners, because I might need a lot of spawners when I continue with the game in future, not just for NPC characters but for patrols, all other stuff. So yeah, let's create an actor. I'll call it PP spawner. Right, now let me open that blueprint, and here I'll create a custom event. Spawn character, or shall we just call it spawn character? And here what I'm gonna do is spawn actor from class, and as the class I'm gonna select the class of these NPCs, which is ALS NPC. And I am going to spawn them in some random location around the spawn object. So get actor get actor location. Get random reachable point in radius. This will give us some reachable random point around this given radius, as the radius value is 600, and use that as the spawn location. The scale and rotation 0 and 1 should be fine. And let me promote this to a variable, spawned actor. this is in the type of ALS NPC. So here sometimes this spawning doesn't work. Try to adjust location, but maybe let's do this. But always, oh wait, what's default option? Let's keep the default one. So anyway, in any case, if this is not spawned properly, we shouldn't try to use this. But if it is spawned properly, we can use it. And now using the spawned actor, we have to set team ID, because that's what defines which team this spawned actor belongs to. So I'll promote this to a variable, so I can have two spawners that spawn actors belongs to two teams. This should be public. Default value I'll make it 1 because 0 is player. And also I need to give a color, otherwise we can't distinguish them. So default color, set default color. Let's promote this one also to a variable so that we can change that also in the runtime per spawner. This also has to be public. I'll assign red as the default color. Right, now this function can spawn just one actor, but that's not enough to simulate a battle. So what I'm going to do is let's have another variable, integer. I'll call it max actor count. Let's set it to 5. So maximum, in a given moment we can have maximum. This defines the maximum number of actors that I can spawn at a given time, unless they are dead. So excluding dead characters. At the moment I don't have a way to determine dead characters, but I will work on that in a bit. So right, how do we know the number of characters that we have spawned? Let me duplicate this spawned actor and call spawned actors and turn this into an array. And here let's add unique. So as we spawn a new character, let's add that character into this array. Right, then here let me set the tick interval to 5 so that this tick will be called on each 5 seconds, other than calling it in every frame. So actually we don't need to check the number of actors are spawned in every frame, just checking it once for every 5 seconds should be more than enough. So that's why I set it. This is good for performance as well. So get the spawned actors. So here what I'm going to do is check the number of check the count of actors already in the spawned actor, and if it is less than the max actor count, I'm gonna spawn one more character. And if it is less than if it is already the max actor count. I am not going to spawn anyone. Right, so now let's run a for each loop here, because before I do the check, I need to check if any of the actors in this spawned actors are already dead. So do I have a is dead? No, I don't have any function to check if they are dead, but since I am using this NPC, I can directly check the health level, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna define an interface function through this 𝐶LM_BPI character. The reason is I will need this in other places as well. So instead of calling is dead, let's call it is alive. The function is alive. There should be a return alive. So oh, I haven't implemented health in the base character. I think I implemented that here in ALS anime character properties. Yeah, that's a mistake actually. I should have implemented this in the base character. What if I add it now? Plot now something must have gone wrong in here. Yeah, this is renamed to health 0. Can I replace this? No. Right, so instead of set health 0, let's call set health. Let me quickly fix this. And get health instead of health 0. Luckily I haven't used this health in many places, so this is manageable still. This is not used, so we don't need it. Okay, health 0, where else I have used it? Nowhere. Let's check if I... oh, there is an option to replace references. I haven't used it anywhere else also. Cool. So we can get rid of this. But what's the default value? I gave it 0. This should be 0, 100. Where is it now? Health 100. Good. All good. Right now, in the base character and the interface, we can return is alive. So what we have to return is get health if this is larger than 0. If that is true, that means character is alive. Right. Now we can use this function in our spawner. First check if we have a valid object here. If it is valid, we can check is alive. If the object is still alive, the character is still alive, set a branch. If true, we don't have to do anything. If false, we can remove item from the spawn actors. Does removing cause any problem to this loop? Because let's see, because we are trying to remove an element in the loop from the array that we are already looping. Could that cause any problems? I'm not sure. Let's see. Alright, and after completed, also if we don't have any valid actors, can we remove that index? I think that's possible. Right, after completed, so this part is to check the existing actors already we have spawned and see if any of them is dead. So I'll call this part clear array, and after that we can check the length of the array. If this length is less than max actor count, that means we can spawn new characters. We still have room to spawn new characters. So spawn actor. Let's call the function spawn actor. And I think that's it. Yeah, let's try. Let me place one of the spawners for the red character. Let's say over here. Team ID. What's the team ID of red character? One. Okay. And another spawner. Let's say over here. For yellow characters, the team number is 2 and the color where is the color? Should be yellow. Alright, save. Let's simulate and see. And since right when they are being spawned, I think they should hear the gun sound, because there should be a battle happening between these existing characters already, so they would definitely come to this area to check the sound and they will participate in the battle. Let's try. Character is not spawned. Spawned here. Oh, I think the AI is not activated. Let's call spawn default controller. Let's actually give a small delay here. So 1 second. Right, he heard the sound, so he's coming to check. He actually saw this character. Oh, they have seen the player. Wait, let me put the player's sound. This is the player character I've been using for the testing. Let me put it somewhere else so these guys won't see him. And let's make this a bit more longer. Right, these guys are dying as well. Cool. Okay, awesome. They're done. Let's increase the character count. Let's try 10. So we will have a lot of characters in the battlefield. I think they are keep shooting at the dead enemies as well, because even though I kill them, the actors are still there, and I think this perception system still identify them as an actor. So let me go to the air controller, and here on C, let's do a check after each enemy. Let's check is alive. This also needs to be true. So we can do an AND boolean. They has to be detected, and also they should be alive. So both conditions should satisfy in order to proceed to this part. Oh wait, one thing, but this clearing value of the locked actor, I don't think that needs to happen, just because the actor saw a dead character. So maybe we can keep it as it is, or maybe not. Let's just see what happens if I do this. Right, if the system is working, nobody should try to shoot this character anymore, and it seems fine. Yeah. Something wrong with this bullet impact particle. I get some weird impact effects sometimes. See, okay, they can fight each other, but it's still not perfect, because as you can see, sometimes these characters like run into each other and stay without shooting, but we need to improve that. See, why are they not shooting? Also, one more thing, when the character dies, I should disable collisions for this box. This is this is when a character collide or overlap with this box, I use it to notify the AI controller that they have been collided with another character. If it is an enemy, they should do something about it, but once they are dead, that means, where do I kill them? Here I should disable collisions of that object. Set collision enabled to no collision. Oh, error. Right, now I'll reduce the enemy count to 5 to keep it manageable, because I noticed some odd things happens. And let's simulate. Oh, they already killed. When they hear the shooting sound, they come to check. Okay, so the shootout happens as expected, and I'm gonna stop this episode right here. And thanks for watching. So I will continue to do improvements to the system, so to make it more realistic and more believable. And see you in another episode, and as always, project files will be available for the download. Link would be in the description below. See you in another episode. Goodbye.